it almost went out of the ground. I mean, that shot from Kyle Walker. But on the other hand, I think he had to try, because Manchester City had a long passing sequence, and it's never a bad idea actually to test the goalkeeper and to fire the first shot of the game, just to put some extra pressure on the opponent, or at least to try to put some extra pressure on the opponent.
He is a terrific striker of a football and has scored some memorable goals from long range, both in his time at Manchester City and previously. Worth a pop early on, you never know.
But there is always someone at Manchester City who scores screamers from a wide range. Do you remember Vincent Kompany scoring it against Leicester City a few years ago, just to seal the title for Manchester City? You know, Walker tried to do the same thing here.
Well, the first coming together of Ede Militao and Erling Haaland there. And Manchester City move away downfield down the right-hand side. Bernardo Silva on towards Kevin De Bruyne, steps away from David Alaba, trying to keep the ball in play. Real Madrid have got so many numbers in and around that area and are able to get the ball away. It's not the best clearance in the world by Vinicius Junior. Cleared it across field rather than downfield. And Manchester City have good field position. It's a Kanji on the left-hand side, inside towards Rodri, who very much pulls the strings in picking up possession. Stones goes to the left-hand side looking for Jack Grealish. Lovely first touch. His cross is deep. It's beyond Haaland. Comes towards Bernardo Silva. Kevin De Bruyne, edge of the penalty area, runs across goal, and Ede Militao will win the header. It goes up in the air, and it's gathered by a grateful Thibaut Courtois. The first sense of worry as Kevin De Bruyne got the ball there.
Yes, and he did exactly what he does best. He could have taken a shot, I mean, if he was daring enough, or a volley, but he preferred to look for Erling Haaland with a good cross, and the cross wasn't too bad, actually, but finally Thibaut Courtois grabbed the ball. But yeah, it's been a good start by Manchester City, invading the opponent's half, which is the most important thing.
Bernardo Silva moving down the right-hand side of the field, and he stepped away well from the challenge of Camavinga. He was helped out really well by some support from Vinicius Junior, and Toni Kroos has the ball, and there's a foul, there's a push in the quadrant by the corner flag, and Simon Marciniak is called upon for the first time today to give a free kick.
Yeah, Manchester City players are complaining because they think that Bernardo Silva was fault, but you know, the referee let the flow go on, and at the end of the day, I think that it could have been a 50-50 one. But yeah, I'm looking at Bernardo Silva, and he didn't have his best game at Santiago Bernabeu. Actually, I don't think that he dribbled past Camavinga once in the game. And here he has done it already, nutmegging the Frenchman. So it's a promising start as well for Bernardo. Let's don't forget that, for example, here at the Etihad against Alphonso Davies, he did a terrific game as well. So
worth looking at that, because Riyad Mahrez had started the majority of games on that side for Manchester City. But Bernardo Silva is extra defensive now. There's a ball that's played forward. De Bruyne for Haaland. He's got round the goalkeeper, but he's got all the way to the byline. And as he pulls the ball back, it's gathered by Camavinga, who can clear, but it's given away by Modric, of all people. Bernardo Silva. It's getting fast and frenetic down there at the City of Manchester Stadium. Walker. This is Rodri, edge of the penalty area. Onto his right foot, shoots for goal, and he's just dragged it across the face of goal and wide. It's the first opening for Manchester City, and Rodri